Yo, welcome rivals. My name is Mr. Rosaponi. I am a TFT Challenger player, and I'm gonna break down the new auto chess mode of Marvel Rivals Ultron Battle Matrix for you. Today we're gonna take a look at the team-ups, and we're gonna create a tier list together. Where we are ranking all of them based on how good they are performing. One thing that we should say in advance is that most of the team-ups are not good or relevant in the late game. They are really early game reliant. So we are starting with the team up between Wolverine, the Hulk and the Thing, where the Hulk and the Thing can throw Wolverine. I would say it's somewhat nice, he gets on the map, but it's not like a game changer or whatever. So it's gonna be C tier. Then we are having the combination of Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, which increases Scarlet Witch's damage and Strange's health. Even though Strange is, I would say, an A tier character, Scarlet Witch is an F tier character, so you would never use it because you're just not playing Scarlet Witch. We have something similar with Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is really strong, can also solo carry games as a duelist, but Spider-Man is so bad at the moment that team up is useless. So also F tier. Then we're having the team up between Rocket and Penny, which basically turns Penny's nest that he's buying into a menace. It's really strong. So I'm gonna put this one into A tier. Then we're having the team up between Punisher and Black Widow, which is giving some stats to Punisher. But if you play that team up, you will want to have Black Widow as your main carry. So you will buy the strengthening modules and everything for her. And this one here is S tier. Because this is also one of the rare ones that if you want to go a double damage combo that you can use in the late game. If you're in a lobby where people don't play really tanky and you're gonna go assassins, that one here is pretty nice between Magic and BP, because it makes BP survive a lot of dives that he would otherwise not survive. But overall the assassins are not too strong in the current meta, so in certain situations it's good and others it's not, so we're gonna put it into B tier. Sorry to interrupt, but short self-promotion is needed. Currently 92% of the people watching the videos are not subscribed to the channel. So let's make a deal. You watch this video all the way to the end, and if you learned something new, then you have to subscribe. Then we're having the one between Luna and Hawkeye, where Hawkeye gets more CC, and since Hawkeye is not really played, this is also going to go straight down to F tier. Then we're having the one between Venom and Jeff, both S tier characters, making Jeff a lot more sustainable, and this one is S tier. Then we're having the one with Jeff and Storm. I would say Storm is about an A tier DPS in situations when the lobby is a bit less tanky, I would say, and overall it provides great value, A tier. Then we're having here the combination between Iron Fist and Luna Snow, which is similar to Magic and BP in terms of value, so it's going to be B tier. Then we're having the damage boost on Iron Man of 5%, and that Ultron is getting his ray that is also piercing, and this one is pretty strong in the early game. Later on it's completely useless. You don't want to have Ultron. To get like a win streak or something like this, it's pretty neat, so this one is A tier. Then we are having Invisible Woman paired with Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic and the Thing, which gives her basically the ability to push those characters, and especially in the early game if you want to run like a Invisible Woman, the Thing and the Torch as a combination, it's pretty strong, so it's also going to be A tier. Then we are having the combination of Hulk and Namor. This is really strong in the early game and completely useless in the late game, so I'm going to put it into a B tier, but have that as a combination to start out, and you maybe pair that up with like 2 or 3 really good healers. You can play a nice purple module comp. Then we are having the combination between Hela, Loki and Thor, which is one of the best team ups out of all of them, and it's definitely going to be S tier. Like, it's really good to carry with this early on when you play 2 tanks, 2 damage dealers, 2 healers. Then next up we are having the one between Groot, Rocket and Jeff, and this one is only providing a little bit of health damage reduction. It's not that great, you don't go for it. Groot in itself is a bad character. We're gonna put that down to F tier. Then we are having Emma Frost, Magneto and Psylocke as a combination. Emma Frost, I would say, is an S tier character. The others are mediocre. It gives more survivability, so if you want to run like an assassin comp that is running 1 tank, 1 healer, 4 assassins, this one is usable. Other than that, it's not that strong. I'm going to put it into B tier where the other assassins are. Then we are having the one between Cloak and Dagger and Moon Knight, which is, I would say, decent. If you want to play Moon Knight as a carry, you should also be running Cloak and Dagger for the effect, so it's A tier. Then we're having the one between Captain America and Bucky. In theory, that doesn't sound too bad if you read it, but the reality is that in the Bucky comps, you don't even have space to put in a Captain America, and this is why I would go with it for B tier. In the early game, you can sometimes utilize it, but later on, it's not going to be working. Then we're having the one between Adam, Mantis, and Star-Lord. Star-Lord and Mantis are not seeing too much play overall, and the value is not that great, because if you play Adam, he already rests your team, so if you have like rests additionally on other units, it's not that strong, so we're gonna put it into C tier. Yeah, this was a short overview of which team-ups you should focus, especially in the early game. This one is really strong in the early game, this one is really strong, this one is really strong in the early game, this one is really strong in the early game. The ones that are also decent in the late game are the ones here with Black Widow, the Jeff Nado, the Fantastic Four, and the Moon Knight one. Yeah, I hope this helps you out. If you still have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I will try to answer everything in less than 24 hours, as always. Cheers and see you in the next one.